do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hi everyone. Been a while, huh? Ah shit, I still got a little bit of a cough from yesterday. Go Ranger. We're just getting started in a moment. I forgot to post my tweet because I'm dumb like that. A lot has happened since I last streamed. A lot.
Dejoth welcomes you, Nerevar, my old friend.
Hi, Wirt. Oh, that's you redeeming first. That's what that noise is. I was like, what the fuck made that damn battle soccer noise? Well, yes, I have acknowledged you as first. Also, I'm just realizing that this is the Jack Q. That's not the first one we're going to rank. We're ranking the Go Rangers. Alright, so. 1 second. I gotta post this announcement in the Libra server. All right. So, closing this, closing this. Gonna stop the music for now and just provide a cursory explanation as to what this is. First of all, hi everyone, I'm back. Guild Wars is over, and I'm frankly sick of Grand Blue Fantasy now. Second, we had people over basically over the weekend, and they're still technically here. I shouldn't really be streaming today, but I'm going to because I want to. I kind of have to. I feel it. I feel the call, you know? And then, my fingers got infected. It turns out, and I'm particularly very unaware about this, that I had 2 ingrown fingernails, and that is gross as hell. And although that's been taken care of, the fingers were still mildly swollen, but experiencing a lot of pain because of an infection. It's not severe, but I get really fucking cranky and bitchy about streaming when I have any sort of sickness. So sorry about that. Hey, Karma. Yeah, so, anyway, I was just done explaining why I haven't streamed in a few days. Granblue fucking sucks. So what this is, we've been here before, but we ranked every Super Sentai's theme song, opening theme song. But as a reminder, what is a Super Sentai? if you've ever seen Power Rangers, you know what Super Sentai is. Super Sentai is where Power Rangers comes from. It's where it gets its footage from. Slightly longer explanation. A team of costumed heroes, usually 5, sometimes less, some definitely more often 4, more now, 4. What we are doing today is ranking their costumes. And how this is going to work is that we are going to rank the teams as collective. And we are going to rank them off the base teams. So, what that means is, if you start with a team of 5, we're going to rank the collective drip of those 5 Rangers. So, for example, if you have something like Kyoryuger, which starts with 5 but ends with technically 11 Rangers, we're not going to count any past the base team. Now, there's going to be some weird cases, and we're going to run into those almost immediately, but that's the baseline we're going to go off of. If we choose to change the tier list, if we choose to change the rules, fuck it. It's my list. So, here we go. Oh, hi, Leia. Or is it Lee? I've never said that name out loud. How's the audio, by the way? I don't want the background music to be too overpowering. Damn, I really can't lower it past that? Sounds good? Okay. Fantastic. So, first thing we're going to start with. If OG White Ranger is an S tier, oh, right. We're not counting 6 Rangers. That has to be its own list. 6 Rangers in a Power Rangers team can look vastly different from the rest of the team. And so I've decided I'm just going to rank it off the base teams. All right, so to start off with, yes, we have Go Ranger. The very first Super Sentai, I think 1977? So, let's start with the good. I think these are very solid designs. As you can see, they have V's corresponding to their ranking in the squadron. So you have the Red Ranger, who is 1, so he has one V stripe. The Blue Ranger, who has 2 red stripes. Yellow has 3 red stripes. Pink has 4 red stripes. And green has 5 red stripes. That just looks like a group of stunt aviators doing a bit. Well, that's the thing. Go Ranger, I don't know if you know this, but the... Sorry, I'm still down with the sickness, apparently. No, so the original Super Sentai were less like what you would expect Mighty Morphin Power Rangers to be, and they were more like a government agency. They were like super spies and stuff. And so the aviator look that you get from Aka Ranger, who's the Red Ranger, it's intentional. He's supposed to be like Air Force, essentially. So he's got the goggle look, and instead of having a Megazord, they actually have 2 planes. I'm going to say they have a very nice, consistent theme. Their visors are very unique because you don't really see them doing that weird, like... It's a weird material. Like, let me zoom in on it if I can. See this shit around the eye? It's kind of hard to tell because of the artifacting, but there's dots and stuff. I would say they're very solid. You could even take off the cape, which I think they do sometimes. I don't remember. I haven't seen too much of Go Ranger, to be honest. But with or without the cape, the uniforms look really good. It's a solid, like, cloth material. The helmets... What the hell? I set you to loop! Okay. I think they're solid material. I think the theming is nice. I think showing that the Red Ranger is the leader through the clever use of the uniform theme with the stripes is really good. And I like the belts. I also like that, to also distinguish that the Red Ranger is the leader, notice how all of them have numbers, except the Red Ranger, who not only has a number, but the number is surrounded by wings. It looks really good. I think I'm going to rank it at an A. So yeah. If I could fucking find them in this group. There they are. They're kind of dripped out. They're kind of dripped out, but they're not super dripped out. You know what I mean? And next up we have a weird situation. After Go Ranger, we have Jack Q. How bad can it possibly be? Not that bad. I think Jack Q are pretty solid. Now, the problem with Jack Q is that, as I mentioned at the start of the stream, I was going to rank them off of the collective base team. But I keep calling it Jack Q because J-A-K-Q. You'll notice that these helmets have the same similar thing as the as the last one, except that these helmets are less goggles and visors, and they're more like straight up like they're big. They're big faces. And speaking of big, I'm not going to count Big One. Big One being the white dude in the center, because he doesn't join the team until like halfway through the series. If we were just ranking Spade Ace, that dude would be dripped out of his fucking mind. Big One as a design fucks. But I think the base Jack Q suits are just okay. Actually, they're kind of solid. It's just that I don't like the orange capes. Like, think about what they would look like without the... God. The more I look at it, the more I find it hard to defend them. Because, like, I'm trying to ignore Big One, but, like... Do you notice what's up with their helmets? You got Heart Queen, right? You get the Pink Ranger, you got the Blue Ranger, you got the Green Ranger. They have white helmets, right? And then you have Spade Ace, whose helmet is red, because he's the leader, until he fucking isn't. It looks so weird. I'm trying to ignore Big One, but, like, putting all 5 of them together, it looks fucking weird. Because Big One's helmet, Big One's helmet being white, really fucks with the, like, uniformity of the team. But if I'm just ranking it off of the 4, and keeping in mind that Red is supposed to be the leader in this team, even though he isn't, I think the suits are actually pretty good. I like the combination of, like, the white sleeves with the green vest, well, not the green, but, like, the colored vest over it with the striped sash, or whatever that's supposed to be. And their belts, I think it looks good. It's just that the helmets are kind of fucking weird, right? But I kind of like it. Jack used to derivative of Go Ranger to me? I don't know. I think it works. I think it works. It doesn't have... It's not as iconic, but I think it really does work. If we want to talk about derivative, oh man, do we have a fucking derivative team to go to. Pink is just Momo Ranger again? That is true. They kind of fucked up by making Heart the Pink Ranger. I would have said swap Ace and Heart, but I don't know how Queen of Spades would have gone down. Honestly, I don't think they're bad. I think I really like these. Not more than Go Ranger, but I think these are an A tier. In fact, like, if we count a big one, they would be S. But if it was the 5 of them, they would be higher on A tier for me, I think. I don't know. It's... but I can't ignore the capes. The capes look fucking weird. They look out of place. They're a weird orange color. Doesn't make sense to me. If they were like... the capes were either like black or white, or even just the same color as the uniform, I wouldn't mind it so much, but like... I'll give it a B. It's a shame, but yeah, I'm gonna give him a B. Doesn't help that I think Jack Hugh is one of the worst OPs. And up next... Oh, fucking man, up next. What do we got? We have... I fucking hate Battle Fever. I don't like these suits, dude. Okay. I think Battle Japan individually is fine. I think what bugs me is that there's no, like... They aren't consistent. And let me point out what I mean. So you got Battle Japan front and center, right? He's got these, like, red stripes coming from his glove that go into this triangular shape around his collar. And his collar is all white, right? And he's got a scarf around him. They all have scarves, right? And then he's got a shield that has his representative countries. Because the theme of Battle Fever J is they're an international team, even though they're all Japanese. Okay, and so you see his belt. It has the J because Japan. And it has his white pants. And then he has his red boots. I would say, okay, fine. Battle France looks a little consistent. Looks consistent to this. Except he fucking doesn't. I'm not going to count the decorations on the helmets. But pay attention to the stripe again. Where Japan's crest into this, like, triangle shape. Into, like, that white collar. Battle France has this... It just goes into a... Okay. Battle France goes into this fucking blue triangle. Around his crest. The white's still there. The belt makes sense. It's consistent. Pants are consistent. Boots are consistent. That's fine. Then let's go to Cossack. Why is he all fucking orange? Do you see what I mean? Because, like, again, red, white, blue, white, orange. It's orange and black. Again, no problem with the helmet. Well, we'll get to the fucking mouth. I don't think that's a big of a deal, but again, helmet, scarf, black stripe. Where does it just goes to the sides of his neck? There's no like, it doesn't dip down into anything. It's just a solid stripe that goes up to his neck, and then his uniform is all fucking orange. It's all fucking orange. There's the black belt, which like his, where the uniform would normally be white with France and Japan, it's just all fucking orange. And so because of that, his belt isn't his color. It's black. His pants are all orange. His boots are all orange. Like it's too fucking much. That being said, Cossack's my favorite ranger in this team, even though he dies. Same deal with Battle Kenya. His stripe isn't his team color. It's green because obviously his primary color is black. And this is a running issue you'll see with later Sentais where like they don't know how to handle off colors with Black Rangers, I think. They have to compromise by making like the off colors and the stripes be different colors from their primaries. Again, he's got the stripes. The stripes just go up to his neck. Then he's got this weird fucking diamond pattern around his crest. His belt color's fucking yellow? Again, it's like, where the hell is the consistency? Pants, all black. Boots, all black. Might be green. I can't fucking tell if that's just light being reflected. I think it's supposed to be all black. It's bizarre. And then it's fucking Miss America. That has to be the worst Ranger costume I've ever seen in my fucking life. I think Miss America is a legitimate fucking travesty. Because the previous two Pink Rangers, they're fine. They're not particularly spontaneous. But what the fuck is that wig? What is this wig? Like, with Battle Japan, you can kind of, like, see that helmet as looking a bit like his hair. Why didn't they give her, like, I don't know, a solid mane or something? Or even just make it like a pink version of Francis. The other thing that bugs me about the helmets, Cossacks and Kenya's eyes are red. France's and Japan's are black. Miss America's are blue. But again, let's do the thing. She doesn't have a stripe. Her fucking sleeves are solid. Except now she has like a solid like trapezoid on either side of her crest. Her belt color is white. Presumably to offset the fucking pink. Which again, white, orange, black, pink. Where's the consistency? Looking at this fucking team collectively it's maddening after a while. And instead of having solid pants like the rest of the team, she has leggings. I'm not particularly a fan of it. Hold on, I'm gonna increase my size. Hello, I'm big. I don't like whatever the hell's going on with her pantyhose, whatever this is. It's weird. I think the problem is that the shade of pink that they use for her is like, if they had any white accenting, it would have looked like bad. But the suit just looks bad. Like, why the fuck does she... I assume the reason she has blue gloves and shoes or boots and like eyes is because they want to match with the fucking like the crest, I guess, but like because that's supposed to be the United States of America flag. But I don't get it. It's bad. It's bad. And I think the faces are fine. I think the mouthpieces are fine. The fucking the Captain America mouths are fine. For some context, Battle Fever J was part of this collaborative effort between Toei and Stan Lee of Marvel. And they wanted their superheroes to be international because they wanted to be like a fucking Marvel superhero thing. Which is why they kind of look like this. They look like Jack Kirby designs, I think. But they just look fucking weird. The helmets are fine. It's just like the uniformity. It's like I would bet that they started with Battle Japan and they just went, I guess we'll make France. I guess Cossack, then Kenya. What are we gonna do about Miss America? I give her a fucking wig, I guess. It looks weird. It's bad. I don't like it. Japan by himself would be a solid high B tier, maybe low A. A little boring, but not awful. But collectively, it's just weird. I don't like it. It looks incongruous. So I'm going to give these guys... I'm sorry, but like Miss America alone fucking tanks them. I'm going to put them in Drown. I'm sorry. Keep in mind, I have sentimental feelings about Battle Fever J. It was the second Sentai I ever watched. Start to finish, I swear to God. Where the fuck are they? Drown. Again, I'm very sorry, but like... All right, up next we got something better coming up next. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I like what comes up next. We have the Denzi Men. Fuck off. They're not a C. When I talk about uniformity, this is what I mean. The helmets are consistent. The overall pattern is consistent. You have solid body with stripes in the torso that correspond to the ranking. Throw meat doesn't work. Are you sure? That looks fine to me. Why is the guy in the front in the red looks like he's hailing? Me when I stick my arm out in front of me. Haha. So, Fig does have a point. My main point of contention is the stripes don't work the best. And here's why. At first glance, you think, oh, okay, they have a white stripe to correspond with their ranking. Same with Go Ranger, right? But that's not actually true. Their stripes are marked by the solid color, the solid primary color. So the Red Ranger, because he's the leader, there's 2 white stripes and 1 solid red stripe. Then you have Denzi Blue, who has 3 white stripes because he has 2 blue stripes. Then you have Yellow, who has 4 white stripes because he has 3 yellow stripes. Then you have Green, who has 5 white stripes because he has 4 green stripes. And then you have Pink, who has fucking 6 white stripes in a goddamn outfit. Because she has 5 pink stripes. And then she has an additional stripe accenting her skirt. They look like a children's marching band. They're children's characters. What do you want? So here's the thing. The white accenting, even on the torso, would be fine if they had it a little similar to Battle Fevers. But as is, it's weird looking. Especially with, like, yellows. For some reason, yellow's stripes, the white on the yellow makes the yellow look like it's, like, being squeezed out of it. Like, like ribbing. I will say, I think their belts are cute. Because if you notice, the D, standing for Denzi Man, that's on their chest as well, it's split in 2, so it looks like an I followed by, like, I don't know, a bracket. If you look at their belt buckles, you'll see that same I designating the I in the Denzi, but then you have the R, B, Y, G, P corresponding to their colors. I think that's cute. And their belt buckles are meant to invoke that similar shape of the Denzi Man. I also like the weird shit that they got going on at the top of their helmet. I like that they're different shapes as well. Red's got a circle, blue's got a hexagon, green's got a semi-triangle, yellow's got a semi... I don't fucking know what shape that is, a trapezoid. And then pink's got, like, not quite a heart, but like it's like a splitting triangle, essentially. I think the suits are fine. They would be much better without the stripes, but I think they're fine. I'm going to put them in... I'm just going to point out, outside of the uniform, holy shit, these guys are fucking drip-tastic. Look at this shit. Like, holy fuck. Like, I wish to slay as any of them do. But no. Uniforms as they are, I'm going to say... I want to like them more, but I'm going to put them in B. I'm putting them below Jack Q. And then up next we have... Oh, yes, baby. We have another weird exception. As I mentioned at the start, the typical Super Sentai team, Jack Q notwithstanding, is 5 Rangers. But the next season was the first to introduce the concept of a 3-team. So you got Taiyo Sentai, Sun Vulcan. And you want to talk about uniformity? This is uniformity. Pretty much every issue I have with Denzi Man's outfits are solved with the Sun Vulcan team. The stripes don't look fucking weird. They're V's again. V's work really fucking well. And you'll notice that they're not just present on the fucking torso, they're also on the gloves and the boots. It adds a nice consistent pattern. You can see, like, if they were just standing, like, prone, the V's would be pointing downwards. It'd be a nice, like, look from top to bottom. They also have the crests, as you'll see. Their belt buckles, I believe, correspond to the animals that they represent. That is eagle, shark, panther. And I just think these are really fucking good suits. Like, they have scarves as well. And I think the scarves are a positive. I think the scarves look really nice on these outfits. And there's really just no notes. This is like the platonic ideal of what these costumes look like, should look like. I think the fucking helmets rock. My only problem, I would say, with the helmets is the fact that it's not that the theming isn't the same, it's that the accenting isn't the same. So I know this isn't the best quality image, but you can see here that Vol Eagle, he has a yellow accent around the helmet here, which is meant to show the eagle animal up here, where my mouse is. Obviously, for obvious reasons, yellow can't have the same accenting around his panther. So maybe, perhaps, you make this accent white instead of yellow. But that would kind of look worse on red. Kind of. That's my opinion. Then blue just doesn't have a fucking crest, and his shark is it just blends into the rest of his helmet. I think that is like the main point against these outfits. Other than that, they're really good. Like, really, really, really good. So for that reason, I kind of wanted to rank them in dripped. I kind of want to rank them in dripped. I want to supreme. I don't know. Supreme really high A. Tentatively, I'm going to put them in Supreme. Because those outfits fuck. I understand if you disagree as to whether it's Supreme or A, but you have to admit those are really fucking good looking outfits. And speaking of really good fucking looking outfits, up next we got pretty much identical looking teams. Okay, that's a very superficial statement to make, but you have Goggle 5. The material of the costume is made of make it look a smidge too cheap. That's also true. I can't ignore that. However, I think Goggle 5 basically are I'm going to say they're better. I'm going to say Goggle 5 pretty much solves all the problems that Sun Vulcan already has very few of. And they're a proper 5 team. And when you want to talk uniformity, this is uniformity taken to a fucking peak. The helmets are distinct, but they're still uniform. They have the same, like, accenting, while the, like, patterns might be different. Because you can see, like, red's got this shit going on. Black's got, like, almost a diamond, and yellow's got, like, a wider, like, almost looking, a tiara-looking thing. They just look really good. Pink looks really good. You'll find a lot of times that sometimes they don't really get the female outfits quite as good as the male outfits. But here, it's just, they look the same in a way that's great. There's just enough, like, white to balance the primary colors. And notice, black Black doesn't have any weird fucking... Oh, let's use another color as an accent for his uniform. No, he's black and white, yellow and white, red and white, blue and white, pink and white, and those helmets are fucking great. I used to not like them as much as Sun Vulcan, but I think the more I look at them, I think this is just the perfect Sentai outfit. In particular, my favorite are black and blue. Red's okay, but I like black because of the curved helmet. You'll see it with like Mega Ranger later, but I really like the way those like visors curve. Which Sentai is this one? This is Goggle 5. Yeah, fucking no notes. What a fucking design. We're putting these guys in fucking Supreme. If I can fucking find them. I know you're here somewhere. I just have to... There they are. Sorry, Sun Vulcan. You're going down. Hey, Eva. Good to see you. We're ranking Power Rangers. All right, next up we got Dynaman. Oh, wow, this is not going to be a good close-up. Oh, yeah, there are 49 teams as of the next season. I'll try to go over these briefly, but, okay. I want to ask chat. 50 count Patch Ranger and Lupin Ranger separately. I don't know how I'm going to handle that. I think I'm just going to... we'll get to it when we get to it. But anyway. Chat. If you're familiar with Power Rangers and looked at this team and their outfit, what would you say their theme is? Like, what would, like... You know how Mighty Morphin is fucking dinosaurs and shit? What would you say the theme of this team is? Baseball! Eva, you are so goddamn clever. Unfortunately, this team is called Science Squadron Dynaman. Because their theme is science, after all. Okay, that's a trick question. They were originally supposed to be baseball themed. Let me see if the image is on this article. Let's scroll down a little bit. Notes? No. Ah, damn. I don't think it's here. Oh, shit. Thanks for subbing, Eva. It's somewhere online, but their outfits originally were supposed to be baseball. The theme of the show was supposed to be baseball. But at some point during production, they just decided don't want to be an agile anymore. Fair enough, fair enough. Honestly, we'll talk about that in a bit. Once we get to the 10th Sentai, I'll give you guys more of a personal update on what's been going on since my last stream. Because I haven't streamed in a few days. But yeah, these guys were supposed to be baseball themed, but they ended up not. So they used to originally have like a design on their chest to reflect like a team, like a baseball team. But now they don't. But they still have like the baseball caps. They still have like the shirts. I like them. My problem is that the accenting isn't consistent. That's what's one of the things I look for in a consistent outfit. It's a better image. It's still low res, but it's a better image. So you have, primary color vest, white stripe going down the torso, and then you got their primary color going down the pants. And then you got the primary boots, primary gloves. Fine. Helmets look great. My problem is when it decides to, like... Let's look at Blue, for example. His stripe going down the pants. It's gold. It's like this yellow color. It's not blue. You look at yellow by contrast. The stripe going down his torso, it's black. It's not white like reds. It's not white like blues. You look at blacks, his stripe, red. Why? You look at pinks, her stripe, yellow. Why? And I think that's just the main criticism. It's like the accent colors, the stripe colors, they're not consistent. There wasn't a problem with Goggle 5. Why did they do that with this? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's so bizarre. The more I look at it, it's like, I like these outfits, but I can't help but wonder if they should have done something differently, like with the pants, for example. Would those have looked better if, like, those were the solid uniform color pants? Would it be too much? I think this has the same problem as Battle Fever, but not nearly as bad, and pink doesn't look hideous. I'm thinking low B. Low B, maybe a high C. I'm feeling generous, so I'm going to put them at high B. If I see that the B tier gets crowded, I'm going to start pushing them down to C. I'm a true fashionista critic. Unlikely. Up next, we're going to get a very interesting looking outfit. So, fun fact. Did you know that before Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was a thing, Haim Saban, who created the Power Rangers franchise, was originally going to adapt a series called Chodenshi Bioman? And it was going to have the ooh baby guy from fucking from Friday the 13th part 5. They were going to adapt these guys. I've always joked that these guys' helmets remind me so much of one half of Daft Punk. As I understand it, these guys are really popular with the French. So, remember what I said about uniformity? That would have been interesting. I think so too. However, I do agree with Saban that going with Zyuranger was probably for the best. I don't think these... Oh my god, there's a thunderstorm outside. Holy shit, I keep looking off this side. I'm like, is there a car... Is there a car driving by? Nope, that is lightning, sir. Well, I guess if my stream suddenly cuts out, the lightning bolt has struck me. I finally been cast down by God. But yeah, let's just tear into this a little bit. Helmet, weird. Their numbering is different. You see, red's got 1 stripe, pink's got 2, blue looks like he's got 1, green's got 3, yellow's got 4. I'm not sure I'm down with the helmet striping. I like it, actually. I think it's fine. I think the helmets are fine. I think whatever's going on with their neck isn't, though. And then going down, I'm not sure if I like or dislike the chest stuff. You know, this weird Tron shit that's going on? I don't know. Because it makes me think of Tron, and I think the original Tron, at least, very fucking cheap looking. I'm not sure if it works or doesn't for these guys. I'm going to say it doesn't because I want to be consistent about what I'm criticizing when I get to the next team. But we'll talk about Changeman in a second. I like their belts. I think their belts are fine. The more I look at their pants, the more upset I get. And here's the main reason why. So you'll see that they have a stripe running down their leg, right? On their sides. You'll see it on each of the Rangers, right? I think it's fine for the guys. Kind of. It's kind of hard to tell for sure if it's... No, never mind. I hate this, actually. So here's why. It's more obvious with the pink and yellows because they're turned to the sides. But it's like they're not wearing full underwear. Do you get what I mean? Like, it feels like they cut their underwear in half at the sides and are just wearing the cut front in half. The stripe runs through the solid color that would normally go around their entire pants. So it's just like this weird white seam. You see this? Where my mouse is? White stripe. And then you see the outline of the front part of their underwear, I guess you would call it. It looks weird. I don't like it. I don't like that it would be fine if this part of the stripe was gone and that was just the solid color. I wouldn't be like a super fan of like the random fucking knee stripe. But no, I don't like this. Bacon? What's up, Kyo? I don't like the stripe. If this was a solid color, this outfit would be better. I think oh, now that I look at it, it's the same with the fucking arm stripes. I don't like that. I'm not gonna say drown because they're... Actually, nah, I am. I can't unsee this. I can't unsee the weird fucking sliced underwear. It's bad. I don't like that. Oh, I hate doing this tier list now. Because it's going to make me look at teams that I thought were fine. And I'm be like, oh, that outfit looks bad, actually. It's... Where the fuck are you, Bioman? There you are. You're not as much of a travesty as Battle Fever, but I don't like you as much. No. It's not that their undies are inside out. It's that the fucking undies are they're cut. They're cut. Like, look at this. Do you see that white stripe? It's the front of the underwear, but it's like it's not... The underwear is not going around the outfit. I don't like that. That looks bad. Don't you sure buddy me? It looks bad. I like the helmet. I'm trying to like the chest piece, but I don't think I do like it. But not for... Battle Fever sure is bizarre. It's bad. Battle Japan, fine. Miss America, terrible. The overall consistency of the team outfit, not good. But we're past that. Now we're on the 9th Sentai, which... This is the one I was dreading to think about because, like, I want to like these outfits. I think Changeman has one of the best OPs, by the way. I see what they were going for with the chest piece, which should have been a piece instead of a print. I think so. I think so. You're right. But speaking of chest pieces, I don't like these. The helmets, they rock. They're awesome. The gloves and boots, great. Insignia, cool. I like it. Belts, awesome. But there's something about those chest pieces that don't look right. Also, I really like the neck. I like the fact that the neck is a white stripe. I think that looks good. Who's this team again? This is Changeman. The 9th Sentai. They look like wife beaters. They look like wife beaters is what it is. Like, okay, they're tank tops. It's weird because, like, they have this, like, red, they have the solid color separating the chest piece and the belt. But then the rest of the pants are the solid color. It's like, I feel like it should have either gone all the way, or maybe it shouldn't have the tank top cut. Maybe it should have, like, the shoulder parts. Maybe it should, like, be more solid. But as it is, it can't. And the fact that there's nothing else going on. You mean like Pink's leotard? I think that would be fine. I think if they all had the Phoenix leotard look, I think they would be better. Maybe. Maybe all white legs would have been fine. But I think the solid legs work fine too. And that's my other problem. Pink and white are just fucking palette swaps. Phoenix and Mermaid are interchangeable. Like, I think they just inverted their colors. And I think Mermaid gets it worse because... Oh, you guys can't even fucking see Mermaid. My bad. That's Mermaid, by the way. I do not like Mermaid. Mermaid looks weird. Phoenix looks fine. You feel like Mermaid works better than the rest of the team? It's too much white. I think it is. It is just way too much white. Wouldn't work for a full team, but I think it's all... Well, that's the thing. I'm trying to consider... I'm not trying to rank these based on how much I like one individual suit. I'm trying to rank them collectively, which is why Battle Fever got fucking tanked. What if invert Mermaid? You mean like this? Actual invert? It would look exact. Look, the top half would look exactly the same as Phoenix if you inverted the colors. Except you would have, like, I guess, solid pink, and then you would have, like, a white stripe separating the solid pink pants, essentially. I don't know. If we're just, like, going off of red here, for example, the fucking tank top kind of sucks. It just sucks. I was thinking about it yesterday even, and I was like, I don't know why, but they look like they're wearing diapers on their chests. You don't like the helmets? I don't know. I kind of like them. I think the helmets are nice. There's enough distinction, but it's a solid... Their primary color, yellow, which thank God they did not have a Yellow Ranger. Oh, but that's only for the dudes. Only the dudes have the yellow accenting. Pink and Mermaid and Phoenix, they don't have the yellow accenting. That's kind of weird. I don't think their helmets are the worst. It's a shame. I don't want to rank them as worse, but there's a much better outfit in there. There's a much better outfit in there, but that's not what we got. We got what we got, and I think I'm going to rank the Changeman as a C. We are now at the 10th Sentai, an hour in. Fantastic. All right, Flashman. Boy, I'm not sure I like these. No, you know what? I think these do what Bioman does, but better. Actually, yeah. I think these are nice. I think we go back to having consistency. They have black stripes on their side, sure, but it doesn't it doesn't do that weird splitting thing where it makes the fucking underwear look like it's split in half. Because it doesn't look like they're wearing underwear anymore. It looks like it is a solid stripe going down the entirety of their uniform, down to their boots. They also feel like Proto Go-Go 5. No, I think Proto Go-Go 5 is honestly Jack Q. No. No, I don't think they're Proto Go-Go 5 would be like Goggle 5, I think. Okay, but here's the thing. They don't have the weird fucking thigh stripe. They don't have the weird chest piece. These are just like solid looking spacesuits. And that's what their helmets are. They're basically astronaut helmets. They don't have like the weird accenting that the Bioman one has, so it's not like as unique, but it's very uniform. Slight tweaks based on which ranger they are. You'll see like Pink's got the heart, as you can usually see. Yellow's got like this diamond look. Green's got a sort of triangular look going on, and then Blue's and Red's visors are pretty much the same. Like Green's got a slight little bump because he's 3. And Yellow's got a fucking circle. It's a nice little oval. Pink's got a heart. I think... So here's the thing, right? Like, red, green, blue. Dude Rangers, they got solid pants going on. Yellow and pink, they have the leotard look, but the white, like the silverish white, complements it. I think it looks really good, actually. It's not just consistent. The differences are very subtle, but they work. They maintain a sense of individuality while also really sticking to that solid uniform foundation. I like the combination of primary color, white, and black. They're not doing anything fancy with it. I like their badge, the uniform badge, the sigil. And I like their belts. I think they work. I think they're a solid design. I think I'm going to put them in A tier. Honestly, I have to put them above Go Ranger. Honestly, I might bump Go Ranger down to like a high B, but for now I'm gonna keep them in A. I think it's fine. But damn, I don't know why I was worried about Flash, man. They look good. They look good. Very 80s, but they look good. Now if only I could find them. Where the fuck are you guys? There they are. All right, quick little interlude. One thing I was thinking about between my streams, because I haven't streamed since like, I don't know, what was it, Wednesday? Thursday? I kind of regret becoming a Twitch affiliate. Because I feel like the amount of ads you guys get for the little revenue that I get, because Twitch takes most of it, sometimes I wonder if I should have like been a YouTube streamer or something, just a primary YouTube streamer, because I do multi-stream, but it's like, I feel bad, you know. It doesn't sit right with me. And over the next year, I hope to like reconsider what I'm going to do with this. I feel bad that you guys feel like you have to subscribe so you don't have to bother with the ads. I appreciate that you guys are supporting me, but like, Twitch feels... This has nothing to do with what we're doing right now, but I do feel like... I'm not going to say Twitch is on its way out, but I do feel like eventually YouTube, in spite of all of its flaws, is eventually going to reestablish itself as the dominant platform. If that makes sense. But anyway, the next team. We got Hikari Sentai, Maskman. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's Maskman. You feel similar about the ads and everything, but I do like supporting where I can. I'm grateful and appreciative. I'm simply saying that, like, I wish Twitch wasn't so predatory about it. I feel like Twitch affiliate specifically is a honey trap for small streamers. But yes, here we have Maskman. I think they're a solid outfit. I wish that the audio played when playing ads. You mean like you wish that they would let you know? Like an indicator aside from the little visual pop-up? Oh, I shouldn't have shown that one. This one. There, better look. Oh, you wish the streamer's audio played still, even they're in the ads? Yeah, that sucks. I personally think this team is kind of drip the fuck out. Would make it at least a bit less predatory. Yeah, I agree. So, I think these outfits, I think these fuck. The helmets look very consistent, very sleek. They have their own little individual accents. You can see that they all have the stripes. The outline, I guess I should call it. And if you look a little closely, you'll see that yellow and pink actually have earrings. It's kind of hard to tell, but they do. I think it's weird. I'm not sure I like the earrings. Fuck it, I think it's cool. I think my favorite part about the Maskman outfits is the helmets. They just look smooth and cool is how I describe it. And the colors are very consistent. They have the same patterns across each of the uniforms. They don't have the weird, like, solid colored neck. Ooh, that's scary lightning. The gloves are a little weird. I'm not sure what's up with the little straps on the hands. But the stripes are good. They don't have a fucking thigh stripe. Black doesn't have a weird, like, off-color outline. And you know what? I think the skirts on the female Rangers, they look cool. I don't really know how to describe it. It's just like, maybe they're a little short, but I think the cut and the positioning works with the rest of the uniform in a way that kind of works with the belt. They've got a little parallel pattern going on. I think these are just a really, really solid team outfit. I'm hesitating whether I should put them at the top of A or put them in... Nah, I want to put them in Supreme. They're fucking dripped. Now, if only I could find them. Don't worry, this will get less obnoxious as time goes on. I'm going to put them under Sun Vulcan, I think. Actually, okay, I'm going to put them over Sun Vulcan. I don't like that. I don't like that I'm saying this, but I'm putting them over Sun Vulcan. And next up, we got, I think, our first proper animal-themed team.